Josh Green here for Seconds Out, here at the Institute, the British Institute of Sport here in Sheffield with Jack Dryden. Jack, how you doing?
So mate, all good, you?
Yeah, very well, mate, very well. You look around this room and there's an awful lot of talent in here. What does it feel to be a part of this incredible group of athletes?
It's good, like, because you're surrounded by the best people, so it uplifts you to do better and push yourself, you know what I mean? It's good.
Obviously, you've had a big call not so long ago now that you'll be going to the European Games. Talk to me about what that was like and what the emotions were.
I was over the moon, to be honest. Couldn't really explain it. I'm buzzing. The chances come along that it's just time to take it, you know what I mean? I've hit it at the right time. It's just time to go and do what I can do.
You're one of the younger members of the team, if I'm not wrong. Were you expecting to be in this position?
Slightly, because there wasn't anyone there at 57, and I was doing well. I've been doing well in the gym, doing well in tournaments. I just kind of if they were going to take someone, I was expecting it to be me, so I was quite happy that it was me, and I've got the chance.
With opportunities that come this early in your career, we've seen it with athletes before. Some of the names are up on the wall here. To get this experience so early only gives you confidence and experience moving forward in your career.
Yeah, I'm confident as anything, to be honest. I feel ready as ever. Trained as hard as I can. I know what I'm capable of, so I've just got to put it on show there, you know what I mean?
Good to talk about your route into boxing, really. Some of the people here have moved a little bit later into the sport. What about yourself?
I started when I was quite young, to be fair. I think it was about 10 years of age, just out of interest, and then I'd done a couple of years, and then I moved to Birtley and started taking it serious, and then from there it just took off really. I fell in love with it and just put the graft in and get out what you put in, you know what I mean?
I wanted to talk about Birtley. That is one of the hottest gyms at the moment up in the northeast. I could stand here and list the names that have come out. I'm sure you'll do that for me in a minute, but what is the gym like at the moment? It must be absolutely buzzing up there.
Yeah, it's booming, man. Obviously you've got all the pros and people who's come through this programme. You've got everyone to look up to. You've got Cyrus, Pat, Luke, Frenchie. There's any amount of people, Mark Dickinson, anyone, Ben Rees, Sean Rees, everyone to spar, you know what I mean? So you learn from all them, you see what they do, see how they come through it, and you aspire to move on quick.
How much can you learn from those guys? You say that because Pat, the McCormack twins, Callum, Cyrus, all the names you mention, they're all moving really fast in the professional ranks. How much can you learn from them?
You learn a lot, like all you have to do, and all the nicest people you'll meet, so you speak to them and they'll tell you, you know what I mean? It's good to be around people like that. You learn a lot from them. They tell you stuff if you're training with them that can help you in anything, you know what I mean? They'll let you know something if you need to be doing something or whatever. Just helps you out a million miles.
I'd like to talk a little bit about the progression of those guys as well, because Pat in particular came off the GB scene incredibly hot. Everybody wanted to sign him in the professional ranks, moving very, very quickly. How quickly do you think Pat can become a world champion?
Very quick, to be fair. Like, he deserves it as well. So I think he's just got to keep going the way he's going. The people look after him and stuff, so he should be sound.
Do you think his style was maybe even more suited to the professional game than it was the amateur game, or?
Well, he was a very good amateur, so I think it's works both ways really, because he doesn't get hit much. So if you don't get hit much, and you can hit people if you're winning, aren't you?
Cyrus and Callum maybe slightly lower in terms of profile than Pat McCormack, but both moving very quickly in their respective careers. What have you made of their progression so far?
Yeah, two top lads, smashing it, to be honest. Just taking what they're getting given and they're smashing it. They're moving up quick themselves as well. They've done well, they've got a high amateur record, stuff like that, you know what I mean? They're just flying.
While I've got you here, it might be good to chat about a couple of the top pros in your division in the professional ranks, the likes of Lee Wood and the likes of Josh Warrington as well. We'll start with Lee Wood, because he's had a great story of going from small hall shows to working his way up to British titles, and now he's a world champion. Is that a real inspirational story for you?
I kind of. To be honest, there's not many who I look at and think I want to be like them, because I would like to create my own path and stuff like that. But yeah, I guess it shows one way. You've got to put the work in either way. You know what I mean? If you're not working, you're not going to get what you want. You know what I mean?
Josh Warrington as well. Many would say he's coming towards the end of his career now. There's only a couple of big fights left. Where do you think he is at the moment, and what are the fights do you think that could be on offer?
I'm not too sure, to be fair. He's still a good boxer. You can't write him off, but he is coming to the end as this year. But see what he can do, really, and it just depends. A lot of things change after getting the beat or anything like that. You know what I mean? Everything can change.
Cheers for your time, Jack, and best of luck at the upcoming European Games.
Thank you, mate. Cheers.